Good afternoon, Dr. Stout, class. My name is Patrick Tingle, and I will be doing a short informative speech today on the importance of overcrowding in the prison system in the state of Mississippi. Also, I'll be talking about parts of the budget that they have cut to save money. You might ask yourself, why do I want to discuss Department of Corrections or even the corrections field? As I stated in my introductory speech, I've been doing this for about 12 years and I've had a lot of success with it. It's something I enjoy, I'm passionate about. I love working with people. It's a challenge every day. That being said, first of all, for about a decade, the Department of Corrections has been the fastest growing part of the state of Mississippi's budget. The cost of corrections expenditures have grown 333% between 1987 and 2011. Between 1992 and 2012, the Mississippi Department of Corrections budget rate rose by 310% with a budget of $339 million. It was closer to $340 million. But it also, with it, the population increased by 170%. Of course, that's been in the last 22 years as well. The most population published by the new Mississippi Corrections and Criminal Justice Task Force, who's made up of senators, lawyers, defense attorneys, correction leaders. They have compiled numbers and told me today how many people we have locked up in the state of Mississippi. Right now we're looking at 22,476 inmates, both men and women, locked up in the state of Mississippi in the prison system. That makes up about 0.75% of Mississippi's population. Now, to house an inmate, man or woman, it costs about $41.50 a day, average about $15,000 a year. You compare that to the state of California, which charges, roughly about $47,000 a year per inmate. That's for one inmate a year, and that doesn't include medical that they pay. You compare that with Colorado, they charge $21,000 a year. Now these are all minimum custody inmates. These are not any maximum security inmates at all. You can retrieve this information from both California.gov and Colorado.gov and compare the two if you would like. Now you got to ask yourself, how can MDOC cut costs and save money? Well, between 2004 and 2007, the Mississippi Department of Corrections, according to Christopher Epps, who's the Commissioner of Corrections, very nice guy by the way, they released 8,428 inmates in between 2004 and 2007. They had, in 2004, had a 12% return rate who came back for new crimes. But you got to ask yourself, I mean, is it that bad? Well, it is. According to the Mississippi National Strategic Planning and Analysis Research Center, said that if an inmate completes a program such as GED, life skills, or some type of vocational program, something they can fall back on once they get out, they have a 2% return rate. So it's cheaper for the state of Mississippi to hire an outside contractor to come in here and teach these inmates a trade or to educate them to where we have such a low rate return. Right now, the Commissioner of Corrections, Mr. Christopher Epps, says that we have a 27% return rate, which is the lowest in the country. That's great. I would love to see it lower. My conclusion is we keep sending these inmates who have drug problems or addiction problems to some type of rehabilitation, and also keep sending them through life skills once they've been sentenced and locked up for a while. Also, the Mississippi State Auditor's Office sent a report out that said if 500 people, instead of being sentenced to the Mississippi Department of Corrections, were sent into a court system drug rehab, it would save Mississippi $5.4 million a year. That's a lot of money. And like I said, it's just food for thought. I hope y'all enjoyed this informative speech, and I will see you next time.